What be Chitimus here. With the new Mighty Ducks series, the Mighty Ducks Game Change premiering this week, here is my review for the original Mighty Ducks movie, which premiered back on October 2nd, 1992. Now, Mighty Ducks, starring Emil Estevez, who of course is best known for, starring in stuff that is, classic movies such as The Breakfast Club, St. Elmo's Fire. He's directed two as well. He's directed that Robert Kane movie Bobby. He's directed some pretty decent stuff. His recent movie The Public was pretty good and all. Anyway, now in this film, you got Emil Estevez who plays a young lawyer named Gordon Bombay, who ends up getting arrested and for drunk driving, and he must coach this kids hockey team for his community service. He actually was a he was actually part of the hockey player team one time, but he wasn't really drilled with it. Like something ends up happening, and he just not really even eager to to return to the hockey ring. But he of course has to but Point ends up paying home by tense dealing with his own former coach named Jack Riley, played by Lane Smith. And so Gordon also eventually grows to appreciate his own team, which also includes this promising young player named Charlie Conway, played by Joshua Jackson, from Dawson's Creek fame, and also leads him to take on Raleigh's toughest players and all. And so he's end up pretty much having his hockey team face off against his old coach's hockey team. Now, the original Mighty Ducks is really fun. It's really entertaining. It's a really decent underdog story. You also have some other interesting, like the ones who plays the young Mighty Ducks, including Margarita Moreau, who actually plays like the only female on the team. She was pretty good. You also had Sean Ways was also in this. Ellen Hansen, from Daredevil fame. The film was also scripted by Lil Nicky director Stephen Brill. It was also directed by Stephen Herrick, who also directed some other decent stuff too. Stephen gave us movies such as the first Bill and Ted, Rockstar, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. He's directed some really decent stuff here and there. This movie is very lighthearted. Uh, the competition is pretty good. I mean, the '90s was a solid year for sport based movies. Of course, we had this. Other stuff we had was what else we had? Oh, the '90s. Oh yeah, we had Air Bud in the '90s. Obviously, Happy Gilmore. We boy, there's so many sport movies from the '90s. I can't remember them all. But I mean, and of course, Disney does really well with other sport-based movies. We've always seen how great they do with their sport films. Whether you talk about, let's say, Remember the Titans, The Rookie, and all. Oh, and of course, The Sandlots is a classic from the '90s. Who does not love The Sandlots? But The Mighty Ducks is definitely one of my favorite sport movies of that year. It's really entertaining. Gordon's chemistry with his team is pretty good. I mean, the movie got released in 1992, and it's a film that still holds up today. Like, I don't think this movie has aged at all. It's actually on Disney Plus, so if you guys have not really seen the film version, go watch Mighty Ducks on Disney Plus. I think you'll appreciate, you'll enjoy, and everything. It's such a really pleasant film, worth checking out. It's really interesting. The players, like the kids, were all really good. I mean, it's definitely a really solid. It's definitely a solid film. The movie is also takes place in Minneapolis, so there's that. And as of this, like his character Gordon Bombay is probably one of the best on-screen coaches there is. Like you can really buy Emil Estevez as his character. It's like I said, it's a really decent underdog story. I mean, the plot isn't very similar to we've actually technically seen this type of plot synopsis before, such as for baseball, like in Bad News Bears. We've seen stuff like this with Wildcats, Hoosiers, another hockey movie, Youngblood. So we've of course seen these type of sport movies before, but Mighty Ducks is probably the best out of all of them, in my opinion, and it's solid. If you guys never really seen Mighty Ducks, it is, like I said, it is on Disney Plus. Go watch it. Of course, it was followed up by a couple of sequels, which were pretty good too. So, yeah, Mighty Ducks hands down is a great one, and cannot wait to check out Game Change when that premieres. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you had a chance to check out the Mighty? Have you ever seen the original Mighty Ducks film? If so, were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? What are some of your favorite parts of it? Some of your favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simu signing off.